Hello and welcome to another Backpack Brain Super Autopets video. Now, I'm speaking fast. A tragic comedic event has happened. Tragicomedy. They have reset the weekly ladder. And as such, I am no longer in the top 1%. But then again, neither is really anyone at this point. You need to let it stabilize and I need to climb back. And I think that's acceptable. You know, I ended on a high, I think 1680. It didn't quite reach 1700, but maybe this time, this is the one. That being said, this is a new weekly, and you know what we do with new weeklies. We don't go straight into ranked, even though it's reset. I always want to follow the same routine and keep everything planned. Let's just jump into a arena and let's just see what we've got now. I don't know what the actual plan of this weekly is. I see a pill, I'm very happy. I see a flamingo, I'd take a flamingo. I see a couple of perks. I consider keeping bats around. I think owl is probably too weak, given that we have actual scaling going on. Is there a leech to activate the Triceratops? No. There's a mushroom synergies going on over here. I mean, I wouldn't mushroom a lionfish, but do what you want. There's tiger synergies. There's ostrich synergies. Lynx is pretty decent. I wouldn't run full squatted this weekly. I think it's just too powerful. Okay. As for the first turn, you just take a strong unit. There's not really any faint friends. There's, in fact, none. So forget about this guy and just take the strong units. I think that's a reasonable plan. Be a juicy gibbon. Isn't that the same pet animal? They're real animals, bro. But I'm at least under the impression it's either them or the baboons that have the comedic looking posterior. I mean, this was indeed perfect by my guess. It seems like a random weekly because there's no trumpet producers really. How did you get that thing to such a high attack? I didn't even look at the foods. My mistake. How did you get that thing to such a high attack? Frog? But it can't be. I don't know how you buff that thing. Maybe you just bought a bunch of apples for it. I wouldn't know. In any case, I think the logical decision is to do this. To put the peacock down so that it has a chance of getting the buffs. That's perfect. I think I would like to, while the iron's hot, sell you. Do we have purchasable foods? Kind of, but not really. What? I didn't. Okay, that's a misclick right there. Don't worry about the current state of this team. I meant to take the buffed bird, but we're playing arena, so I'm not gonna sweat it so much. We're just looking for synergies and we're looking for generally good outcomes. And I'm looking for wins now that we're in arena instead of draws. I would like the rabbit to not get buffed. That's an acceptable outcome. While we have it, we may as well use it. So something like this seems to make a lot of sense. Why do we have a frigate bird? I don't know. We've got a level 3 fish already. That seems reasonable, and listen, you're gonna be buffing the hell out of this guy, but he's also gonna faint, so it is what it is. We lost. We would have won that if I had put my team together in the right way. This guy needs to go. Actually, you know what? Let's get some value out of it at least. What's good though? That's my question. Because I'm just going to roll and see what I get. I think it makes sense to buy a salad bowl now that we have that going for us. Maybe there's a potential for an owl. I don't think it's really reasonable to get the owl. I'm also not interested in really leveling the rabbit. I think we have to sell the rabbit after this, but while it's here, you have to take advantage of it. And salad bowl rabbit synergy is kind of reasonable. All things considered. I think the owl falls off. So I'm gonna try and play this as if it was. Okay, let's. Yeah, you know what? I should have bought these before doing that, huh? We take it on the chin and move on. We save the level. We see what's useful from leveling. I don't think what turn is the most useful level. Probably here is where you want. I think you want to get monkey. You want to try for a fox. There's no cat. Well, fox is pretty useful for some of these foods here and there. It's kind of like a side quest having a fox, because you can just freeze the food because it goes to the right, and you don't need to think about much else. Pretty reasonable. I'm not seeing any teams that I'm looking at and I'm thinking I should really copy this. This frigate bird really has to leave. I mean, say no more. We'll get a big peacock. Phrasing. You know what I mean? Classic. Okay, we're gonna sell the fish now, I think. And I know we just made our links worse by technically running it this way. I would like this rather than anything else. I'm accepting the stats, and I think monkey scaling is going to be pivotal in the weekly, as it always is. And I will take the lucky snipe to my grave. A lot of perks, so a whale shark may be something to look out for. I mean, a level 3 bat is always just something you want in your team. And you want health rather than attack on the peacock because of the ability, of course. So I think for now this squad is basically ideal for arena. I'm not sure about ranked though. I don't know if it's got what it needs for ranked quite yet. I think it may be time to get rid of you in favor of Hammerhead Shark, because you're going to have a level 3 friend, I believe. I mean, that's a dream come true, simply put. And we can also just start rotating other people into the front once you get max stats, you know. This is the problem. We do get eaten up by a big hippo, because if we don't one-shot it, then it is kind of over. It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. I would definitely run a. It's more fun to run an orca, but it's just smarter to run the peanut perk because these guys have low attack, so we can break through. And there's no melon here, so nothing can really protect. I don't see any way to get a melon either, which means scorpion is also very powerful. I need to keep that in mind. You can also get sniped with the scorpion, but I think that's also a low risk, high reward play to have scorpions on your team. Guaranteed peanut. We were looking for a mushroom here as well. Chocolate is finally back. God, I've missed chocolate. Could have leveled the links. I'm not so stressed about it. And we can level the bat next turn and be enjoying life. The downside of one buffed unit is that peanut meta is going to be strong. But peanut meta is countered by bat. I see. Very smart, very smart. I see some of what's potentially going to develop in ranked. You're gonna get monkey meta into peanut meta into bat meta. So if you run all three, you're undefeated. These are my thoughts. Pita bread here is just an obvious choice, and you may as well take that. I mean, there's no. I think this is kind of an optimal team. Well, that being said, these guys have somehow gotten strong attack. How are they attack scaling? That's what I want to know. How are they getting the attack, specifically the attack? May as well. I think we want to level you. And potentially forget about the extra gold in favor of having a lot of peanuts. Because these can get overridden, no problem, right? Because they are start of round effects. And this is really the exact blueprint that I think I want to run, even in ranked. Because it's just really strong. We lost a couple of lives here, but I think we're pretty confident in getting to 10 wins. Just the plan is too like foolproof. Like, look at this. I mean, now I don't even need you. I can just... I can put you like this and put you like this even. I would roll for a mushroom, but I wouldn't refuse anything else. Nothing else really has any impact. I would freeze you. Getting a level 2 tiger with a bat means everything gets weak. That's an insane strat, actually. Because then everything gets weak, so nothing has peanuts, and then I can get peanuts. Oh wait, no, but if they use walrus, then then that's overridden. Because it's not a tick. I see. So it's not as great as I think it is, but it is still pretty good. We definitely would rather have it than nothing. You know, if you think about it that way. I'm looking for a mushroom at this stage of the game. And I think our plans are going to be granted. Now I noticed, yes, that this is at max stats now. What the hell is going on? Okay, that's unfortunate that we didn't trade out evenly because you shuffled my order. Is there a hyena? There is a hyena. Hyena meta. The metas are really just insane. I think all I need is a mushroom and I'm sorted. I'm not sorted. Not having wide scaling really sucks. Because if this guy gets taken down even easily, then it's just over immediately. So I need to keep that in mind. See what other people are running. Okay. This guy... Axolotl. Ah, I see. That's pretty smart. Axolotl with the perks can be wide scaling. But that's a very late game strategy. Whereas this kind of, you can get a monkey and that's immediately like... Because I'm thinking in ranked, right? Axolotl perk scaling is like... hard to pull off when you have to fight against people who are also immediately going to be good, whereas you have more time in arena to build towards that ideal team. That's how I see it in any case. I mean, that's a simple choice for a simple man. Pray for no peanut in the front, no scorpion, and... Oh wait, no, this can override the scorpion, so which means it's safe to put you at the front. Okay, well, that's an insane sniper build. I did 9 wins for a first try. It's pretty respectable. We got a carnival tiara. We'll play again just to see what's going on. I think that's fair. I would freeze that because it's a pretty good unit. I don't know what name I chose, but I just aim practiced, put it that way. Okay, you buffed the attack of your fish. I can't really complain about that loss. Now, though, I should be sorted. We have basically exactly what we needed, and I wouldn't have anything else left to say. A faint pet, huh? Maybe it's not impossible, but I think it's still useless. I wouldn't do it. That's what I'm saying. Let's run. I meant to put you... I meant to... Okay, wait, okay, never mind. I would combine you. How did you get to a 4-5? Oh yeah, you received the buff. Put you up front for the time being. And leveling you is fine. We lost 1-1 in the stats. I noticed. I didn't intend to. It will not happen again. I can't promise you that, but I can tell you. There we go. We're getting it off the road. In some way. That's a faint pet, huh? So I think this putting you at the back is pretty valuable. In many ways. I'm just glad to have chocolate back in a weekly. It just makes sense, you know? You just want chocolate in your weekly. it just adds so much consistency. Every decision now actually ends up making sense. You gotta spawn a dog. God damn it. That's I think, an acceptable loss. I don't see it being repeated. Give me a level. Maybe this time the jellyfish can get off the ground. Do I want an orangutan? Is that even good? I think you should go for an orangutan. Because we also have lollipop here. Or freeze a lollipop. So that we can choose who gets what. It's decent scaling early, to be honest. Maybe that's how they're getting high attack. Although I didn't really notice the orangutans even if they existed, so... maybe that's the case. And maybe a badger isn't even that bad. As a result... that's a nice freeze. These are all nice freezes. What can I really complain about, to be honest? I'm running out of things to complain about. Buffing you, and then I can give you the lollipop, and then you can buff this again. I see. Lollipop orangutan is pretty powerful, especially if you can level the orangutan. That's what I'm learning. Okay, first of all, you should go, because I think you're going to cap out, and I don't want you gaining stats that you're not going to be able to benefit from. I would very much appreciate this. Hold on. Put you this way. Take the stat buff. Scorpion. Ooh. Because now I sell you. I get you here. I put you there. And we just get this buffed like crazy. We buffed the scorpion early. You really want levels, because then you just, and then I can just keep feeding it so that it gets even more health. Well, no, I don't really care about giving it the lollipop. I don't want to give it the lollipop because I just wanted to get health, and it's never going to get targeted by the orangutan if that's the case. So I mean, but you're gonna buff you actually, so forget about the lollipop. That's a good thing to get level 3. The question is now, what do I want on my squad? Because it's kind of locked at the moment. Let's think about the links. Let's dwell on the links for a future prospect. I'm very excited for the Scorpion build because I was testing my own theory by running it. It's a shame, but actually doesn't change pretty much anything. The math just about checks out. Okay, rather than leveling, okay, let's just sell you instead, because you're not really doing much for us. Let's level you because you're in front of us, so we may as well take it. Ooh, you know it is tempting, but what would I replace? We could also get a. I kind of want to sell the badger even though I just leveled it, because it is just kind of worse, isn't it? Because I want the monkey buff to go to the scorpion, so the scorpion ends up on max health. But I also want. Okay, well then I would rather get an orca just for the fun of it. So we'll put an orca back here. And we definitely want to level you. So let's just order it as such. Because I definitely want a big scorpion. Was there a bus in there? Why did I hear a bus noise? Oh wait. It was the... I'm pretty sure that's a paid thing, by the way. Good for them for supporting the game. Okay, I definitely want a tiger, but where do I want the tiger? Logically speaking, I know I just said we should have some fun. I mean, this just makes sense to do. If we're leveling anything, we're leveling the tiger, so we can replace the lynx. And by the way, it makes sense to buy before re-rolling there, because you want a chance of open slot for another chocolate to show up, in my opinion. A lot of value being gained from this scorpion which, you know, my assessment was correct. Okay, we'll buy that. Snipes to get rid of other scorpions potentially, and scorpion to clean house. I like where this is going. Level 2 early, generally speaking. No complaints. Now leveling you makes sense because you're closer to level, it's easier to increase the effect. And because wide scaling is harder, snipes actually have impact. As demonstrated, you know? That's a tough team to beat. It's a tough team to beat, but we've only lost 2, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm gonna roll. I'm not gonna buy can. That's illogical. I will definitely take this. And that's, I think, that's our next turn mapped out pretty much exactly. We know what we're doing next turn. And we're getting really buff on this scorpion, by the way. Would like to note. Because as the scorpion just mows down the front line of the entire opposition, then what really do I have to complain about? Level 3 tiger, perfect. Oh, I really wish I could give you a pita bread, but that's just not in the cards. I can't afford that, but I'll freeze it and put a pin in it for later. By the way, we've just been quietly scaling this level 3 jellyfish in the background. All that, and you just get scorpioned. It's an embarrassment. Although it did happen to me, I did get sniped, but you know. Put a bit of that there. And honestly, just I think this is the freest 10 wins. We only lost a couple of close matches here and there. And, okay, well this is a monster squad, but the pita bread coming in clutch there, I believe. And that's a 10-piece immediately delivered. What can I say? I mean, listen, I'm tempted to go back in for another game, but I think we just maybe we call it that, or maybe we go again, but quick. We'll go a bit quick. We'll see how good we really are. How about that? Take this. Forget about the bluebird. Run a bit of that. We had a bit of trouble with that combo earlier, so let's just give them a taste of their own medicine. Okay, apparently that's just an undefeatable command. Like, crazy mode. Okay, I think I would like another one of you. But I also like to freeze a fish, and I mean, this is okay. I'm not freezing a fish if we're gonna get to the next tier. If I got another fish, I would have kept the fish frozen. That's my logic there. Oh, well, I can just buy that. Reasonable. But this shouldn't be able to get us to lose anything. Demonstrated. Couldn't have lost that. Okay. We would like you to level first. And pulse you to a badger. But if I swap you, then the badger is worse. Not like this though. If I swap you, then the badger is just as fine as it was, which is ideal. There's no real good way to order this, is there? I'll freeze a meat bone, but there's no real good way to order this, is what I'm thinking. Ah, you're gonna kill my frog. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Got anti-stratted. That kind of loss won't happen again, let me tell you that much. First of all, we're getting you. I would like to purchase you this bone, my friend. And we have a lot of levels cooking. You know what? Just forget you. Just get a jellyfish in here and get these levels, you know, on the way. Oh, you're gonna swap. I mean, that's fine. Actually, that ended up getting us to win somehow. I didn't intend that, but we'll pretend I did. Okay, what levels do we have? Brewing. That's a level brewing. And that also stops the annoying effects of that. You're close to a level 3 friend, you know. So let's freeze you and get ready to sell something. I think that's the logical solution. Plus we can transfer stats as well now that we have the level 2 frog. It's kind of a tool. Very good toolbox that we've got planned. I mean, we're not going to defeat a frog dragon, but let me tell you. Next, you have about 2 turns left of viability in that dragon, and then it's gone. Powerful contenders. Sell you, buy you. Honestly, tempting to sell a jellyfish, but just so that the effect is kind of, it exists, but it's not problematic in any way. Freeze you, yes, perfect. You're already scaling now. And another on the path of the level, everything is coming up like ideal. I think I would like this order. The peacock didn't really get these stats yet. Actually, maybe this is still fine. I mean, I would like you to gain health, let's be honest. So for now, run it like this. Level 2 bison, early. It's kind of a dream come true. Exactly what we needed. Another bison in the shop would go absolutely insane. Not to be given, but I'll take stats. And we're just gonna keep it rolling. Now I should probably put you here, because the peacock is kind of out of use, but the percentages lost us that game. Just off. These are some strong teams. How are they getting these stats? I'm kind of there actually, to be fair, so I shouldn't complain, but okay, let's give you a level for you. I mean, that's just an upgrade, simply put. And that's an upgrade. Okay, let's try something like this. Because then I could potentially get this backline to have some use. Because you're getting buffed pretty quick, so I think it's important to have a strong unit up front now. There we go. Plus we're getting good snipes. Ooh, hammerhead though. I don't need the gold. What do I even level? Spoiled for choice. I think I level you for the scaling, because you're the only scaler we have. Freeze you, of course. And now we have chocolate open. I don't even want sushi. I'd rather roll for chocolate to get these guys leveled up. Because an early bison could absolutely demolish. Unfortunately, the unit at the back of the peanut, if you had something on the front, you would have potentially gotten closer to a win there, but don't let me stop you. Honestly, this squad is like exactly what we need. I'm buying canned food. That's the state of the team. It's just so powerful. Very useful onion. I guess you didn't control that, huh? No matter, you know, it was probably better than like a pill, so you had to choose it, but okay. Take this, because it's pretty decent. A mushroom. What benefits from a mushroom? You benefit from Peter, that's for sure. I don't think anything really benefits from a mushroom. We're not running that kind of build. Tiger's freeze potential. Ooh, you know what? This is the time for an ostrich. We sell the jellyfish. The ostrich scales faster immediately. We get the ingredients ready. I see the path. I see the light. We're going up against some pretty doo-doo teams here. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I rarely ever say doo-doo though, by the way. Just to be clear. That is a strange noise. I would like your stats swapped, I would. If I can just keep you scaling, I don't even care that the shop is frozen, to be honest with you. Because our team is fine. That was close. One little bit of health. That's acceptable, I guess, but... what do we really want on this squad at this point? Just get you scaled. That's a simple choice by me. I'll take that over anything else. How did you get melons? How did you get melons? I missed something, didn't I? I need to know. Hold on. I need to know immediately how you got melons. Okay. Nothing here. The only possible way you got melons is by pilling an orca into a turtle, pilling the turtle onto a seagull, and then just giving everything... I mean, wow. Give me chocolate. Thank you. And now you just get static. Oh, brother. I mean, 14-14 in one turn is delusional, by the way. I should have voted you at the front, probably, but... okay, you also got a melon, so it can't be as obvious as just, like, pilling into turtle. That can't be... it has to be a more obvious way. Because that's not, like, doable. I hate to break it to you. You can't just run that. Okay, let's put you at the front now. And let's give you salt, actually. Okay, you're gonna gain... how much are you gonna gain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're gonna gain 14-14 again. You're gonna be at, what, 34, 40, 44... 49-44. Is my math right on that? No, it's 49-43. Yes, okay. Which means I think I'm probably due to unfreeze everything in here. Because you're gonna eventually get those stats. Now I would definitely rather have the options. Ostrich meta, you know. If anything works for me, it's a meta. By the way. I mean, that was a quick one and a demonstrably successful one. I think there's a few archetypes that would work this week. I'm excited to try and ranked. Especially with the year reset, you know. Maybe it's not so bad after all. Anyway, it's been Backpack Brain. If you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, subscribe, etc. Every interaction is algorithmically beneficial, as one knows. And yeah, enjoy.